Hey guys, here for another video. Today we're looking at Cherokee Savage, and this name is quite interesting, right? For those who don't know, she is a Native American. Shout out to my Native Americans, but what makes this more interesting is her name, Cherokee Savage. You're like, well, why, Sam? Why is that so interesting? For those that don't remember, shout out to my 90s kids, right? If you guys ever watched Pocahontas, there's that song that goes, Savages, Savages, da 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 da. They call like the Indian savages, and I think that was supposed to be racist or something. So shout out to her for embracing her inner savage Native Americanness. I don't know if she owns spears. I don't know if she owns like slingshots, but if she does, shout out to her. She should definitely be deployed in Iraq, and I would love to see those slingshots in action. That being said, like always, this is a request, and I think it's important to look at their social media, see how they promote themselves. Again, it's very important to see how one promotes themselves, right? If we see they promote themselves into more rated R content, then obviously we have a bar of expectation when it comes to their OF. And also I'm going to try to use like code terms because YouTube keeps demonetizing my stuff because I'm using rated R words. So, and I think OnlyFans is one of them for some reason. So I'm going to refer to OF, and I don't know, I got to come up with more terms when it comes like, I guess, blowjob BJ. I don't know, I have to come up with more terms, but like I said, it is important to see how they promote themselves. So she does have an Instagram, 336k followers, and I will say, I think she's a very, very pretty girl, which good, awesome, right? That adds to the factor. She is a pretty niche, I would say, in terms of like the tattoo thing. I know there's some guys that like tattooed girls. I think to a case, it's like too much, right? There's some girls that tattoo their whole arm, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for them to go blackface at this point, right? Just tattoo their face, tattoo their neck, tattoo their leg or stuff. But if you do like tattooed girls, this is one girl to definitely check out. She has a Twitter, again, worth checking yourself out, and I think we can all agree that she is promoting herself to be this kind of like rated R, image, and you guys have a good, thought of what to expect in the OF, right? It seems like she's promoting herself to be a little bit of a more adult content, and I think that is important to note before looking at someone's OnlyFans. So, like I said, she is Native American. Shout out to Pocahontas, and let's just get right into the OnlyFans. So right when you get to OnlyFans, it says, welcome to my page. I am Cherokee. 5'6", thank God I'm taller than her. 128 pounds, 4 pounds are my tits. God, good God, hopefully she doesn't get breast cancer. Native American princess. I am so excited to show you of all my filthy schmut I make. Like and tip my post for extra love, and always check your inbox for the dirty good videos, and never lose me. And then she has her socials in the bottom, and in the bottom it also says daily nudes videos are always extra yummies for purchase in your inbox, like a sweet little present for your freaking dick emoji. So pretty good introduction. I will say it's good that she says there's daily nudes and there's daily videos, and I think that's important to say, right? Some people don't have any nudes. Some people, you have an expectation there's going to be nudes, but there isn't any nudes. But I would like her to be more descriptive. Does she has girl and girl content? Does she have boy and girl content? What specific content does she do? And I know some girls have like a menu. I think that menu would be pretty good to put in the description just to have a pretty good of expectation of what to see in their OF. In terms of pricing, it is $69. I got it in special for $5.24. I think it's an amazing price. $5 to $15 is a good price, and if you're consistent having a $5 or $6 or even $10 sub, I definitely think that's pretty worth it, right? I think it's good to be consistent with your content. I think it's good to kind of treat your OF like a job, so the people that are paying for that sub are getting some type of content every day. Now, in terms of numbers, she does have 513 photos and 280 videos, and that's good. It's a pretty good ratio. I always say, well, if you have a lot more photos than you do videos, I think that's a problem, right? I would say of OF, I think having more videos is more of a priority than having pictures. And I always say nudity always loses an impact, right? If you have 100 pictures of you showing off your tits, then what is really the 101 picture? It doesn't really give any more impact, and I think the stimulus just isn't as strong as the first time I've seen someone's tits, right? But in terms of photo content, if you want to see your vagina, if you want to see your pussy, you want to see anything rated R, you are seeing that type of stuff. So I think it's good. Like I said, I think it loses impact, and I don't think it's good investing into a lot of pictures. Maybe if you use the pictures to promote your videos, I can kind of see that relevancy, but with her, I think it's like okay, I don't really care about seeing you in another position showing off nudity. It just doesn't really make any sense. Now the videos, which I think is very important, and I wish she described what type of videos she was doing in the description, right? I'm glad she has a lot of videos. She has 280 videos, and in terms of the longest one, 7 minutes and 38 seconds, 7 minutes and 30, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and she does have a lot of videos within the minute mark, but the majority of her videos do fall between the 30 to 50 second mark, which is great. She is pretty consistent with that, but like I said earlier, it's the content that really matters. I personally would prefer someone had a consistent 2-minute videos of it actually being good content. Now, again, expectation is what really matters in this case. Now, the majority of her videos is just her feeling herself and her just showing herself off. There isn't really anything crazy in the base sub. The craziest thing you'll see is a girl on girl video where she's just making out with a girl. Another time she's just spanking her, and there just isn't really anything to like triple X. Like I said, it just depends on the level of expectation. If you guys are expecting to see boy and girl content, BG content, hardcore GG content in the base sub, you're not getting any of that. While that is offered in the DMs, which is great, I think you should share some of those crazier clips online, right? And I've said this before. Let's say you have like a full triple X rated R BG video, right? That's like 10 minutes long. I think it wouldn't hurt for you to put like 2 minutes of it for free on your base sub and then say, hey, if you want to see the rest of this video, you can get it in the DMs. And I always say upload more than a couple seconds. The thing is that with a lot of girls that they'll post like a, hey, you want to see this radar video? Here's like 2 seconds of the video. It's like, what? I know it's going to be something crazy, but I just don't know what to expect. I don't know the lengths of it. So I think it is pretty important to kind of have what you have in the DMs, but share some of that in the base sub. So again, if you're expecting to see anything crazy, sure, she is playing over herself. Sure, there is that, but that's the majority of her content. And if that's what you really want to see, just her playing over herself and see, like, her body's interesting. Her body reminds me of like a manual of a microwave, how to install it. If you're into that tattoo type of stuff and you're into like seeing like, whoa, what type of tattoo is this and all that, sure, when I was looking at her videos, I felt like I was in a museum, right? There's just so many positions and more. I'm just visualizing her tats. It gets very boring seeing her feel herself, right? There just isn't much variety. And I think if you have a lot of videos, it's great. I think if you're consistent, it's great, but you definitely have to have some consistency, right? I would definitely say like 70% of her videos feel the same. It's just a different outfit or a different area of the house, and I just don't really feel any stimulus, right? It's kind of like the pictures. You've seen so many pictures, you've seen the same video again and again and again. It just loses that impact and stimulation, in my opinion. Now, there are videos in the DMs, and there is some possibly, and I say possibly B&G videos because she does promote it in the base sub. If you want to see this, get this bundle offer in the DMs, but I have yet to see any, and I don't know the quality. And I will say she's probably doing pretty well on it, and I think if you're doing pretty well on OnlyFans, because she has, I think, 1.3k fans and she's probably making a lot of money, she should probably invest a little bit more than just phone quality videos, right? It just never makes sense to me. And in terms of the videos, there isn't much of a description. For example, there's one video 13 minutes long, just says $15. There's nothing. I think you should be pretty descriptive with your videos. There's another video, $9.49 for $6.99. New content. Hope you love coming to watch me squirt multiple times. Cool. Again, I think if you're gonna have some stuff in the DMs, you want to make your base sub pretty strong. And she does have a strong base sub if you're excited to see a girl feel herself more than 100 times. Again, I know there's people that like that. I've seen enough OnlyFans that I just know that some girls have a lot of variety. One of them is BB's World. Definitely check her out. She's consistent. She has variety in the base sub, and I think that's what matters, right? Having a consistent and have like a schedule, right? When I mean consistent and have a lot of variety, do like Mondays I'll do this type of content, Tuesdays I'll do this type of content. Again, mix it up a little instead of having that same video of you feeling yourself and doing the same thing over and over again. Now, overall, for OnlyFans, is it good or not? Cherokee Savage, I love Pocahontas, I fuck with John Smith, but I do not think your OnlyFans is that good. Honestly, I got a little bored of it. I think you just need a little bit more variety. You got the body, you got the consistency, you got the work ethic. I just think you need to be a little bit more creative when it comes to the base sub and what you're offering your subs. And again, I'm pretty sure you're doing well. I'm pretty sure you're making a lot of money. It's just from my perspective and me seeing just so many OnlyFans, I just don't really see what really stands out after seeing like 50% of your videos and the rest of them are just like the same. So again, my opinion. So please give it a like, please give it a subscribe. I know it's a little bit of a boring video. I'm in a bad mood. I feel kind of sick. I hopefully get corona so I can like give it to my manager and just kill him or something. Sarcasm, but I do appreciate you guys watching this video, and Google form in the description like always. So please like, please give it a sub, or I will kill myself. Later.